tracking a new Ebola infection in the United States. This one in the nation's largest city, New York. Dr. Craig Spencer tested positive for the disease last night. Just a day earlier, he rode the subway and met friends in Brooklyn.
And 3 of those friends are quarantined this morning. All is quiet at the doctor's apartment this morning, but a CDC GO team is in the city to make sure the virus is contained. Jerika Duncan is outside Bellevue Hospital in Manhattan, where the doctor is in isolation. Jerika, good morning.
Good morning. Dr. Craig Spencer returned from West Africa 1 week ago. He was working with a medical organization, Doctors Without Borders, helping to treat Ebola patients. When he returned back here to the United States, he was monitoring his own potential symptoms for Ebola. Well, on Thursday, New York City health officials reported that he developed a fever of 100.3 and immediately called police.
Dr. Craig Spencer made the 8-mile trip from his apartment to the hospital in an ambulance Thursday afternoon.
He was taken to Bellevue by specially trained emergency medical service workers who followed all transport protocols.
This video from the New York Post shows a medical team covered head to toe in protective suits. The 33-year-old emergency room doctor returned last week from Guinea, West Africa. He flew from Guinea to Brussels, then on to New York's JFK airport. Doctors Without Borders said Spencer had been taking his temperature twice a day, saying he engaged in regular health monitoring.
He was very alert to signs and symptoms of Ebola coming from a place where Ebola is truly ravaging the population.
On Thursday morning, Spencer began complaining of a high fever, nausea, and exhaustion. The day before, despite feeling fatigued, he went on a 3-mile run, rode the subway, and went bowling. He was driven home in an Uber car. The city's health department has quarantined 3 people who came in close contact with Spencer, including his fiancée and 2 friends. None of them are symptomatic. An Uber driver was determined not to be at risk.
We're doing kind of contact tracing to see, who this person may have been in contact with.
New York City health officials have been handing out pamphlets filled with facts on Ebola, trying to stop any anxiety before it develops in Spencer's Harlem neighborhood.
New York is a dense place, a lot of people on top of each other, but the more facts you know, the less frightening the situation is.
Now, this hospital is a designated Ebola treatment center. The acting state health commissioner says he believes Dr. Spencer will have a quick recovery.
Jerika, thanks.